Hello and welcome aboard, guys. Sorry, I'm simply munching through most of my videos at the minute. Anyway, so today we're in York Station. I think it's platform 5, right? Yep, platform 5. And we're heading northbound, as this does seem to be telling us, to Newcastle, which is about an 80-mile trip. So we'll, well, we've got the passengers on board, so we just need to get our train ready. Not quite sure what the train's complaining about there. We just need to pull the blind down. Yep, that's good. Then you go back to the front of the train. Back to the front of the train. There we go. This is AWS acknowledge. And then just come off the brake. We are safe to depart the station. Just going to gently accelerate out because we've got a 30 limit and this train can exceed that very, 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 very quickly. There we go, pantograph wasn't it? That was not the mistake I made that time round. The lights are correctly configured. So again, it's a very pretty train we're driving today. It's the Hitachi Class 801. I believe this is what they're bringing in on what the London to Faversham high-speed section to get commuters in and out of London quicker. And it's going up to Newcastle today in the place of a 125 that's broken down. Power off, brakes off, power off. It's a 9-car train we're driving today. I'm also going to be fairly cautious because that door there is a passenger door, so we really can't roll further forward than the end of the platform. And we aren't stopping all the way up to Newcastle, so better park and come on now. I believe in there, well, around this area. Yep, that's actually there. Is the National Train Museum in York. Absolutely brilliant train museum. If you ever get the chance to go, I really want to go back. The horn on this train's pretty good. It's pretty long, but it's pretty good. Rate 8 out of 8. Would toot again. Okay, so we're now in the 50 limit, so we'll accelerate to power setting 1. Sorry that I've still got the HUD up, guys, but I'm not 100% with the game or with this route yet. So I want to be able to see where all the where all the hazards are that are coming at me. At some stage in the future, we'll definitely at least have some sections of this mapped out to the extent where I won't need the HUD anymore, and I'll know, right, we're coming up on the limit. But I've only been playing this game just over a week. Not even that. How long have I actually been playing it? Just ask Steam very quickly. Steam library, TrainSimulator. I've played it for 14 hours, which is actually quite a lot, but I love it. I really do. Okay, we'll go to P2 now. Just trying the train to accelerate a bit quicker. Well, a little borderline comfort zone for the passengers there, but we are following the speed limit, so power off. I prefer, staying about 5 miles an hour slower than the speed limit, because we've still got all of that train to get past that sign before we can accelerate up to 125. And if you look, the tail end of the train is just going past it now. So we'll go up to power setting 3, P3, P4, P3. There we go, P3, that's what I was after. We are driving the length of this route today. I'm staying away from fighting because I've just done it so much at the minute. I'm starting to get a little bit on the board side of it. I've got a few interesting things going on, I should say. I'm just looking at the total flight number of hours that have been flown by Czech Holiday's pilots, and obviously during the stream I did for the for across the pond eastbound, I flew about 10.5 hours. The whole airline's only flown 16.5, so I've done a lot. I have done the bulk of the flying for that carrier at the minute. We'll talk more about it once we get a bit up to speed. Before, I was meant to make a video of me heading the other way down from Darlington, but sadly the sim broke halfway down, so I ended up not being able to do it. Okay, so that's a green light. Just being cautious of the fact that if I do get an amber light at the next one, I have to jump on the brake. And I'm speeding by accident already. It's a very nice time to be driving at the minute. It's just the sun's coming up. Right, we'll just idle. Just get P1 again. It's very difficult to drive this train at the speed limit. I'll just stick it in P0, which is obviously idle. Whoa! There we go, 0. I'm actually gonna... I should be getting a video for the just of like the stream highlights from across the pond out in the near future, which I think would be pretty cool if I could get that out in the next day or two. Don't know if I will, but I can try. So we are heading up quite a high speed. As you can see, we're due in Newcastle in 54 minutes, so hopefully we can keep the speed up. Just have a look at some glorious out-of-air shots of this train. And look, listen to the Doppler effect on this. I absolutely love the Doppler effect. Just free cam. For some reason, if you go like vertically up, it free cams you so much faster. Okay, this isn't working. There you go, free coming fast now. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Sorry. I might insert that meme there. The train's keeping up with me. Also got power off now. Oh, I can't get the Doppler effect thing to work. It's better right here. Hello, and it goes, yeah, I can't be bothered. Because it is a single tone horn, which seems to go on for ages. I'm trying to get into the idea of using just the AWS reset switch instead of that one there. Let's bring the HUD down to minimal. That make it a bit more of a challenge for me. And there we go. bit more speed on. I don't understand why they don't put cruise control on trains where you can just say maintain this speed. And just maintain the speed for you, like you said. If set the DRA, it seems to do it quite well, but I think it just idles the throttle. Which in this train, in the short term, keeps you going at the same speed. Because it's just so aerodynamic. Come on, green light. Thundering along now. Speed limit on that section of track's 30, that's why there's 37 with a little arrow. We're still at 125. If I just look at the map, that's obviously where I'm going to be finishing, platform 5 at Newcastle. Which one is that actually? Oh, that's the NAF one, the one that's... Oh no, it's that one there. That one's good. If we just say centre on player, we're all the way down here. I'm speeding by accident. Park comes all the way off. No longer speeding. Wrong way. P1. Okay, we'll go back to the map again, just because I want to show you. So obviously the next station up the line is this one here, which is Thirsk, which is next door if we're leaving. Then this should probably be North Allerton, will it? Yep, North Allerton. We're not stopping at North Allerton, we keep going. To Darlington, that's the branch line off to Middlesbrough. Yep. We went up there in the last video that I did on TrainSimulator. And then we got, this will be Durham. No, Ferry Hill, okay. Ferry Hill, what's this one here? That's the quarry. Then all the way up here we've got Durham. Yeah, Durham. And then up from Durham we come at the yard and Newcastle's there. So now that we're all clued in what we're doing today. I'm not speeding because we're doing 125. It'll put it down as an operational error, but I haven't sped. I did it a little bit by accident at the start, but apart from that, we're fine. It's a very nice line this. I've got to say, I love the scenery. Yeah, we're not allowed to have our blinds pulled down that far. That far is probably enough though. Because I pulled the blind down at the back of the train. Just because there's nobody sitting in there, and if the sun starts shining into it... Well, what's our lighting like at the front? How do I control the lights? It's one of the reasons I have the main HUD up. That's the heating. I'm going to pop the hood back up so I can see if I can try and work out how to... Alright, so T is good for the load and unload sequence. Control plus and minus, okay. So this is now the rear cab. I'm in here, yeah, so I've set markers. Markers. Oh my god. Who scrambled AWS? There we go. Now the front cab, it's got those on. And the rear cab, alright, it's still got normal lighting on. This train mustn't have the normal rear markers, they're not the conventional ones, as I would call them. Also this switch works, I'll show you how this switch works. You push that, and you look at the front and that whole thing opens. I think in the real world, if you did that, it would make a lot more noise. In terms of just the aerodynamics being ruined at the front of the train. Oops, wrong one. That's what I wanted. So stop at Newcastle. It's a quick drive scenario, that's why I'm not getting kind of penalised. And so all we're going to do for this entire train journey is just between P1 and idle. Sorry about that sneeze, folks. I tried to mute it as much as I could for the video, but yeah, I'm speeding now by 1 mile an hour, but it's just dropped straight back down again. If anyone does know how to download a video off YouTube, do tell me. I want to know. I'm pretty sure at Thirst we don't actually go through the station, we go through the back of the station. This thing goes from being I see we're going through the middle of the station. They're probably going, what a horrible person holding his horn down that long. They don't realise it, it just does that. Right. Ooh. What do you? Sticking P1 again. We are getting there. We've covered 20 miles. I think what I'll do is I will make this a two-parter, and when we get to about Thirsk, I think I'll we've gone through Thirsk. When we get to North Allerton, I'll cut the video there and I'll restart it. first class looks like on current British trains. We're back to idle. I don't understand why it thinks I'm speeding when it tells me I'm doing 125 on both screens. In fact, last time I'm doing less than 125. For those of you not familiar with the UI on the train simulator, that's my next stop, which is Newcastle, platform 2. Normally in a scenario it would tell you what time you're scheduled to arrive there. It doesn't. It's 55.3 miles, and we're scheduled to arrive there in 45 minutes time. Well, sorry, we're not scheduled, we're estimated to arrive there in 45 minutes time. That's why it says ETA, well, 44 minutes now, which is pretty good. So, that's our present speed, 120 miles an hour. We're at 125 mile an hour speed limit. That's just a map of the route ahead, so there's signals, we're going up a slight hill, which is what those lumps are. And if there's a speed restriction or a station coming up, it would tell me. That's the power setting, which is P1, which is power setting 1, forward. That's the train brake, it's the only brake this train has. That's emergency brake, that's got the same function as that, which is to acknowledge AWS warnings. That's a map, which is all the way down here. That's just our task. And that's to allow me to decouple any of the carriages I'm towing right now. So I'm towing a 9 car, but in this train obviously we wouldn't be decoupling because the train gets put together and it only gets disassembled for maintenance work. Just have a look onto the map actually, work out just to get an idea of where North Allerton Station actually is. Longlands Junction. Longlands Junction. Alright, that's a line heading off to somewhere. Off to Port to Down Yarn, wherever that is. And that's North Allerton. So we are coming up on it nicely. That's us, that's North Allerton. So we'll be there in about a minute or two. There's North Allerton Station. Just once you go tearing through North Allerton Station. Of course, the view we'll go with. I love how the effects work in this. Oh. Yeah, I'll find the support helicopter. Nobody in the station anyway. Power off. Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of part 1. So I'll see you back in in a few hours for part 2. See you then folks. Bye.